Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Lost Zone deck that I've been building for quite a while. This is a deck that I've been testing with proxy cards, and now I'm almost done building this deck. So really excited to show you guys. Let's get into it. All right, first off, we have 4 copies of Comfy. This is going to be the main engine of your deck. Comfy has an ability that allows you to take the 2 cards from the top of your deck, put 1 in the Lost Zone and 1 into your hand. So it's a really good drawing card, and it's also a really good card to put cards into your Lost Zone, which is going to be the main objective of your deck. Here we have 4 copies of a Colress Experiment. I'm missing 1 card that's currently on the way here. Colress Experiment allows you to take 5 cards from the top of your deck, take 3 cards, put it into your hand, and 2 cards into the Lost Zone. So you're going to need to have this card in your hand for your second turn and up. This is going to be really good for putting a lot of cards into your Lost Zone. Next we have Mirage Gate. So this is going to be another really powerful card. It requires you to have 7 cards already in your Lost Zone for you to play this. This is an item, so you can play 2 or 3 of these, or even 4 of them per turn if you like. It allows you to search your deck for 2 basic energies and attach them in any way onto your Pokemon. So really good card, but you do have to have 7 cards in your Lost Zone, so you're going to need to put those cards into your Lost Zone very quickly. Next we have this VIP Pass, 4 copies of VIP Pass. This allows you, this is only usable during your first turn, so it doesn't necessarily mean the first turn of the game, it just means your first turn. This is an item, so you can use multiple of these. If you do encounter these through the middle of the game, you can throw it into the Lost Zone because it's not really necessary anymore, but for the effect is really powerful. It allows you to search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So you're gonna want to have 2 or more Comfies in the beginning so that you can retreat and use the ability twice or even 3 times per turn so that you can pump more cards into the Lost Zone very quickly. So this VIP Pass is a really good card. It is getting very expensive, I must say. We have 2 copies of Sableye. Sableye is going to be an attacker that's in your deck. We are using Sableye for its second ability, Lost Mine. It allows you to, in any way you like, put 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. So you can target literally a lot of your opponent's back row. You can also take out, like, for example, even a Manaphy. Manaphy does not have any effect on this card at all, but it does require you to have 10 cards in your Lost Zone. So that is going to be a late game card. An early game attacker that you can use is Cramorant. It's a really powerful Pokemon with this ability, which says that if you have 4 or more cards in your Lost Zone, this attack is basically free. You can do 110 damage basically for no energy. Really powerful. Now we get to the other attackers that require energy, or require significant energy. We have 2 copies of Amazing Rare Rayquaza. As you can see, you need a Leaf, Lightning, and also Fighting energy, which is kind of complicated to get, but for this deck, you can definitely just power it up using Mirage Gate and very quickly power up your Rayquaza and also a Raikou. Raikou in particular is probably one of the best cards in the current meta because you can literally take down a Lugia V with 1 attack and also do 120 damage to the back row. A lot of people are actually packing Dunsparce and also Manaphy to counter this card. Really powerful, also really easy to put enough energy to attack using Mirage Gate. And also here you have Raikou V, another attacker. This is a little different from Raikou. It's a little much easier to power up to use Lightning Rondo. Has a great ability that allows you to draw 1 card per turn, but this requires Raikou V to be in the active spot. So this card's going to be really good for taking on, let's say, like a Lugia VSTAR, which has a lot of health. Lightning Rondo allows you to deal 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon in your side and also your opponent's side. So you can literally deal a ton of damage to your opponent's Lugia because Lugia is weak to lightning. Next, we have, this is more of a support card. You have Radiant Greninja. This allows you to discard 1 basic energy and allows you to draw 2 cards, good for draw power. We have Oranguru, another support card, allows you to switch 1 card in your hand for the card that is on the top of your deck. We have Manaphy. Manaphy is just probably to protect you from Raikou. If your opponent, if you're fighting a mirror match or if you're fighting a deck with Amazing Rare Raikou, this is a good card to protect your bench Pokemon. Now we move on to the trainer cards. Here you have 1 copy of Boss's Orders. You can pack 2 or 3 if you like. This is really good. You have Quick Ball, all the standard stuff. You have Energy Recycle. You're going to be throwing away a lot of energy into your discard pile. So having Energy Recycle is really good for late game. You have, I forgot what this is in English, but it's basically a switch. You can switch your Pokemon and heal 30 damage. Basically just functions as a switch really because we have really low health Pokemon that gets one shot anyways. So if you want to switch that for a switch, it's the same thing really. You have Escape Rope, which is basically a double switch. Your opponent has to switch his or her Pokemon first, and then you get to switch yours. It's also really good for doubling up on your Comfey. If you have a Comfey in your bench and 1 in the active spot, you can literally switch and use that ability twice. You have Training, I forgot the name of this in English, Training Court. I think this is Training Court. It allows you to take, once per turn, take 1 energy, basic energy from your discard pile, put it into your hand. Your opponent can do the same, so if you do have a mirror match, this is going to be advantageous to him or her as well. But it's going to be really good against, for example, a Lugia V-Star deck because they don't have any basic energy. You have Escape Balloon, or I forgot what this is called. It basically allows your Pokemon to be able to retreat with... it discounts the retreat cost by 2 energy. And then you have Scoop Up. This is probably one of the best cards in this deck really because it allows you to scoop up your Comfey, put it down again, and if you are able to retreat again, you can actually reuse that ability twice. It basically resets the ability of Comfey. And then you have 2 copies of Raihan. As you can see here, you have a lot of basic Pokemon with low health. So you're gonna get your Pokemon's gonna get knocked out almost every turn. So Raihan allows you to take advantage of that. If your if your Pokemon was knocked out last turn, you can use this card, and you can attach 1 energy. Now you have to attach 1 energy from your discard pile onto your Pokemon, and then search your deck for any card. It can literally save you a game. Then you have 2 copies of Normal Rod. I think that's what this is called. Or Ordinary Rod. I think that's what it is. Ordinary Rod. Okay, sorry guys, can't talk. It's 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. actually. And I'm still making videos. All right, this allows you to basically take 2 energy and 2 Pokemon from your discard pile and shuffle it back into your deck. That's going to be really important because you're going to have key attackers like maybe Raikou or Raikou V getting knocked out, and you have to shuffle it back into your deck. You also need it for basically recycling your energy back into your deck. Really powerful. You have 2 Psychic Energy. This is basically only used for Sableye. All the other Pokemon don't really need these, but you have 2 copies of Sableye, so 2 copies of Psychic Energy. You have 3 copies of Leaf Energy, or Grass Energy. That's for the Raikou Amazing Rare and also the Rayquaza. Both require 1 Leaf Energy each, so that's going to be really important. You have 2 copies of Steel Energy. I believe only Raikou uses that, but really important card because you can really use any energy to retreat. So you can literally use you want to have at least 2 Comfeys in your field, one in the active spot, hopefully, and one in the bench. You can use the energy to retreat and basically recycle that energy with the stadium that we have, training court. I'm going on and on, but basically having two of these is great. You have 3 lightning energy because these two use lightning, and also Raikou V. Might be a good idea also to maybe switch one of the steel energy for the lightning, but there's a chance that your steel energy is going to be in the prize pool, which is going to suck. You have also 2 copies of fighting energy. This is only used for the Rayquaza. And there you have it. That is the end of this deck list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be making more videos of me actually using this deck to play against other decks. So hopefully you guys subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below what you guys think of the deck. I'll see you guys on the next one.